Will Ferrell's like an absolute god.
One of my favorites. I watched The Other Guys the other night.
Yeah,
me too.
I love that.
The Febreze brothers, eh? So fresh.
Fucking dirty Mike in the morning.
Thanks for the fuck shot. Yeah.
We will fuck in your car. It will happen. It's honestly, that's like the best lines. Dude.
Yeah.
It looks like Scarface sneezed on you.
Yeah. At the crime scene, LOL. Whenever he tweets out.
Yeah. Good tweet.
Yeah.
Despot?
Yeah, Despot.
Oh, you've never heard of a despot?
When was your last? Like September 09. Yeah.
It's 19.
You come back here and fuck my wife.
It's 9:15. Let's have a great day, everybody.
Cut this shit.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Podcouch. We're back here. We got Ben, myself, and Cruelintent today.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you guys so much for coming in, man. This was fucking great, man.
Fucking
You
You
right.
guys ripped a set so fucking hard, man. That was great.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely fucking mind-bending heavy.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you. Glad you guys did good.
Tight as fuck, too.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And you guys did a nice solid set too, like from start to finish, no breaks, just true fucking professionals, man.
And a little bit of an announcement. You know, these guys will be playing this year's festival at the Whiskeypit.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Can't fucking wait for that, man. That's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be
stoked for that. Some sick bands on there, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
stoked
it's a
to-
stacked lineup
stoked
this
to-
year.
It's like Eaten by Sharks and Cryo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting to play with them.
Yeah.
They're sick.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be heavy as fuck
Oh,
all
gonna
day.
be a
We're
good
looking
day.
forward to it.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a
thanks
good
for
day.
having us on that, and thank you for having us on here. It's been
Oh, man.
it's been a blast.
Oh man, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on.
You guys drove all the way down from Newmarket, so
Yeah.
thanks for coming down.
Yeah, quite the haul, eh?
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite the haul.
We wouldn't be doing anything else.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
sweet.
doing anything else.
Yeah,
Hell of a way to spend a Saturday
It's
afternoon.
a great way to spend this out.
absolutely. Speaking of Newmarket, what's some like venues up there you guys frequent up there? Like, do you have a spot where you guys just jam every time? Or?
There's a couple venues nowadays. There's the Jam Spot, which has been around for like quite
Right.
a while now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's our local. That's like for me personally. That's my local.
Home base.
That's your local,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
local spot, eh?
It's
Yeah.
a local hub. Shout out to Max Eden.
Yeah,
He's
shout out
run
to
the
Max.
Jam Spot there for quite some time, and
Yeah.
you know, always looking out for everyone. And
Sweet.
Place comes in clutch all the time.
Yeah.
Great place to also like go practice and rehearse and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
full
Yeah,
rehearsal
it's-
studio.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
rent
They
out.
have a bunch
nice.
of rooms,
Yeah,
and
they
then they
got-
have an actual stage in the front there.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
Yeah, and no, Max does a great job there of production and everything. It's,
So,
Yeah.
Just that and the Lion.
Lion.
The Lion Pub and Grill, which is actually
Across the
right down the street. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's literally
you
right
walk
across
1
the-
minute and it's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
like competing venues almost.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more of a
One's got
bar.
beer, one doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
One's got that liquor license, but
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you. So the Jam Spot doesn't have the liquor
they
license?
don't have a
no,
liquor
eh?
license and stuff.
It's
so
just a jam
It's just a
spot.
rehearsal
Yeah,
yeah.
spot and a
Yeah.
venue.
But you can do shows there.
You can
Yeah,
do shows
yeah,
there
sweet.
and stuff.
Still
and-
gets slitty.
Yeah. Still gets litty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Yeah, sweet
Always a
man.
good time. And yeah, then there's like a couple that have just started to come out called the Old Flame Brewery. It's just like down on
Yeah.
like the Main Street like intersection down there.
Yeah.
And that's essentially it. Oh, there's a 10-gallon pub and grill as well, that bar and grill that they just started doing shows
Oh, nice.
recently there. So hopefully like at some point we can
It's like
start.
4 or 5 venues.
Yeah.
It's like they literally just popped up like
That's sick.
within the last
Yeah.
couple of months.
That's sick to
It-
have that many
It's been
venues.
getting better. It was
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a year ago, but
Yeah.
things have opened up a
It-
lot more lately. So.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it's awesome to see lately, like since COVID and shit, like more venues popping
Oh
up
my
and
God,
everything.
yeah. It's
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
went from nothing to everyone's just like, yes.
Yeah,
finally.
yeah. Well, a lot of shit closed when all that shit went down, right? Like they
Exactly.
couldn't stay open, so for having shit to
A lot of places-
reopen or pop open here,
It's been
just
great,
like-
and it's been great, and just like the resurgence of the scene in general. It's been great. Like,
yeah,
Well, some places didn't even open back up, right? So like
It-
to
Yeah.
have any
Yeah.
place that is now like available is
Yeah.
great, right?
it just seems like more people are going out to shows now, like more frequently.
Yeah.
And there's like shows happening like almost every week.
people are getting back in that. Let's
Yeah.
go out and fucking do something,
Yeah.
right? Where
It's
it's
great to see
yeah.
it. It's just great to see like there's like a lot of love going into
Yeah.
the scene
Yeah.
right now, and just so many people supporting it.
Yeah.
So it's great to see. You know, it was unfortunate with like COVID happening and shit like that and the lockdowns, but like it seemed like it like kind of stewed like a fire. Like
Right.
people was like,
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
like,
Yeah.
let's appreciate like what we have now because like we saw how quickly it was taken and changed everything.
Yeah,
so,
exactly, right?
so I
It's
think
crazy
it's
because
just
people are still coming out, getting drinks, buying merch, you know,
Yeah.
and everybody's broke as fuck.
I know. That's what's crazy
Tell
about
us
it.
about it. Yeah.
Right?
That's what's crazy about
So
it.
thank you to all the
Yeah.
fans
Yeah,
out there.
appreciate you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
What's great is like about the scene is you see a lot of familiar faces a lot of the time.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of shows, a lot of the same groups, a lot of
Yeah.
the same people. So
There's
it's
a-
really nice to see people who are consistently coming out to have fun with each other.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's become like a really like great community and like a bit of a family.
Yeah, especially between bands and fans, like it's a really tight group right now. So.
Do you guys know like Chainfall? I think they're from that
Yeah,
area.
Spike, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spike. He does
is-
booking up there and stuff. Eh?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. From time to time, like they usually like will book at like the Lion and
Right,
stuff. I
yeah.
think I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
he does some shows here and there.
that's cool,
And
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, there's like a new like promotion company that's up in Newmarket now called Newmarket Loud.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
I've seen them on Instagram. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever,
So
like-
that they're the ones that are doing the shows at the 10 gallon
Sorry, bud.
at the 10 gallon.
yeah, what's up?
pub.
They they hit us up actually when we had Ox on and asked if they could use part of our video for one of their promos, and I was like, hell yeah, dude.
That's
Oh,
sick.
yeah,
That's
sweet,
cool.
man.
Yeah,
See if
so
you can like
shout out
work
Newmarket
together.
Loud.
Yeah,
shout
man.
out to Gavin and Andrew.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, boys. Fucking right.
Yeah, man.
Quite the scene up there, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
really,
Yeah,
it's really
it's
Getting big again, yeah.
getting big again. Like years and years ago, like we had a pretty decent scene, and now it seems like more people are getting involved and
Yeah.
stuff. And hopefully, like it'll like what's happening now. Like hopefully, like more bands will start to come out of the woodwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like from like the younger generation and stuff. Like
Yeah.
hopefully it sparks something like going to shows and stuff, and starting their own projects.
You guys are writing some fucking badass tunes, man.
Appreciate that, man. Thank
Did you guys start before COVID, or did COVID help you guys like get together and write?
I think it's fair to say we're probably a COVID band.
Yeah. eh?
COVID band, I guess it was like
Kinda-
near the tail end
like
of
in a
it.
way, like
We
Tail
kind
end.
of like crammed as much as we could just before things opened up.
Yeah.
And then when things opened up, we're like, here's our demo, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Played like what, like
Yeah.
20 shows?
It's
or
it's
something?
Ride the
popping.
wave,
16
right?
shows.
Yeah.
16
Like we
shows, yeah.
started,
It's
we
popping,
formed in
too.
December, right? It was December, like beginning of December, and then we went to the studio to record the 333 EP
Yeah, man.
in February.
Yeah, hey, that quick.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
quick, and then we put it out in May,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
3 of us were already part of another group,
Yeah.
so we kind of were already and me and the drummer or Corey here, we've been playing for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
like
eh?
honestly, Cruelintent started as a side project.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
eh?
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
like it
yeah.
just like developed and
Just because of like the relationships we had, though, it was just like,
Yeah.
it was like
Sometimes that's like how it happens, eh? Is like you just get the best parts of a few bands, and then
Yeah.
they just get together, and then all of a sudden it's
Yeah.
not to shit on your other
No,
projects
no,
or
no,
whatever,
no, no, no,
but
not
like
at
you know
all.
what I mean? Like
it's the way it goes.
It
yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Some of the best bands come out that.
Especially if
way.
you've like
Yeah.
been in bands for years too, right? Like
Yeah.
personally, me, I've just like
It-
I've gone from one to the next.
Right.
over the last,
Yeah.
10
I feel
years,
like it
right?
ends
So
up
it's
you're
just-
you're like picking
well,
and
it's
choose.
just- you get fortunate enough that eventually
Picking
you
the
find,
roster.
Like,
Yeah, you know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
getting 5 people into a room together isn't always the
not
easiest
easy, no.
thing.
Yeah,
So
dude.
just and to also be on the same page of what you want to accomplish, and and to also have, like experience together and knowing, like what they like to play and what they're
Yeah.
trying to go for and stuff. So to find like 5 people that all kind of mesh like that. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes there's
That's right.
argument or this and that, or it just
Yeah.
never gets anywhere, right? Whereas like we instantly were like, "This is sick. Let's hop in the studio right away and just get it out there right away and
Yeah.
just get to it." Instead of sometimes if you spend too much time,
We
trying
did what we could to
refine
just come
things.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you may not even get to that stage if you wait too much.
and we just flow like we
Yeah.
just flow like really well and just have like a cohesive chemistry where we can just like write ideas and stuff and
Yeah.
we just build on those and the songs essentially kind of like write themselves in a way.
right.
Yeah.
It's all passive, right? Like
So who
it
put-
sounds good, works,
Who
right?
puts together? Sorry, who puts together like your backing track with the clicks and all that stuff? Who's the
Well, Luke has done part of it. It's been like kind of a mix between some different producers and stuff, but like
I
Paul's the one who
essentially set it
mainly
up for like
sets up
I set it
everything.
up for the
Everything up for our backing
for the
tracks. Yeah.
bands
That's
and
sick,
everything,
dude.
get it all leveled out and stuff. To the
Where'd
best
you
of
learn
our
all that
ability.
stuff?
Pardon?
Where'd you learn all that stuff?
on the fly.
Just on the fly,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I
That's
kind of just
sick.
learn how to do it and stuff,
That's
and
sick.
YouTube
kinda
videos
DIY.
here and there.
Essentially,
Yeah,
You get stuck
YouTube
on
University,
something,
man.
YouTube.
Like when we're in the studio, like I just watch like what's going on and
Yeah.
stuff, and like so just learn little by little, and
Yeah, man.
you learn more the more you do it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trial and error and stuff like that.
Exactly,
So,
right.
See
Yeah.
what works, see what doesn't.
Yeah.
and
Were you
hopefully-
playing them to a click the whole time?
When we first started, no.
No.
We only started playing to the click back in October.
Yeah.
When we'd had like our little mini tour with Pillars of Autumn, Beguiler, and Planet Killer. So those were like our first like shows with the clicks.
You can tell like how because it's so fucking tight.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Was it an adjustment going from no click to click, or did it kind of?
For me, it was for
Was
sure.
it?
I mean, I'd spent some time obviously in the studio doing that, but like doing it on a consistent basis wasn't really ever anything that I had. Never had in-ears and stuff.
Right.
But I instantly was just like, oh, this is nice. Like,
Yeah.
You know, at times it was like difficult to figure out just levels and stuff like that. But once you start playing with a click, now I'm just like, I wouldn't want to play with that one.
Right. Yeah.
Just knowing how tight it is now.
Right.
Too,
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah. That's
So you guys
awesome.
try and keep songs at like the same tempo, or do you map out?
We're all over the place.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys know exactly what the fuck we were going.
Just
through
ask this
last
guy
time.
right here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not the same tempo.
No.
Try sometimes.
No, but listen, that makes the best songs because
Sometimes it does end up sounding robotic if you're just like 120 for 4 minutes.
Yeah,
back,
dude.
Yeah.
It makes things interesting and like a little bit of nuance and stuff, and like
Your ups and your downs. Your ebbs
Yeah,
and flows.
go fast
For sure.
here and then just well, you guys know going fast right to slow.
Yeah. No,
Slamming, man.
for sure. No, it's fun.
sick. So you write the tune, then do the click map to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty much.
essentially
Yeah.
how that
Sick.
happens.
Yeah.
Sick.
We'll sit there and we'll gather our brains and.
The riffs often change when I sit down with
Right.
Yeah.
and stuff, right? So like, if he wants to play something faster, sometimes I might just add in, make a trap instead of single note. Or
Yeah, right.
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
Little
fits in,
bit.
or do a fill, right?
Right.
We can go through like a couple renditions of a song before we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first we'll be like, these are good bones, and then
Yeah,
from there
yeah.
we'll kind of spice it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good mindset to have, right? Because some people are like set in stone. Nope, this is the riff. This is how it goes. The click, make that click work to this or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
better to be a little flowy with it all, right?
Exactly.
And-
Yeah.
Exactly.
More open-minded for
Yeah.
you know, creativity.
yeah,
right?
man. Yeah,
Just,
fucking
music's
nice.
just art, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah,
And
dude.
It's best to just
Yeah.
kind of let it flow and have your fun with it and take it as far as you possibly can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
Don't
force
just
it.
settle.
Yeah,
for
Exactly.
time,
Don't
right?
force
Well, right,
Yeah.
don't force it either. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Fucking right, man.
I agree with
Getting
that.
deep on the podcast.
Let's go.
That shit was deep.
Yeah, man.
all philosophical and shit.
So what'd you guys do to pull your roster together? So we got into that, but didn't finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
whole
like,
thing.
like John, myself, and Ryan, we were like in a little like project
Right.
before this, and we formed. And
So basically, actually, Paul, I'm in a status. I was like, I want to be in a band again. I'm looking for people. And he contacted me.
Yeah.
And I went and got involved with them.
Yeah.
And then because I've been working with Corey for a couple years prior, I was
Right.
like, you know what? I kind of want to see what we can do. I think I got some star players here. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and then we pulled everyone together, and it's just that's history, I guess. You know.
And Leah just joined
Yeah.
just recently.
Things I
She
remember.
we were looking for like a second guitarist, and she was interested, and she learned the songs within like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knew
Right.
Showed up
everything.
to practice.
Came out of
We're
nowhere.
like,
So you got the in-ears in too, or
Oh,
were you
no.
you're just playing along with them, or do you have the in-ears in too?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually,
Yeah.
In-ears are
Things
expensive.
are cheap.
Like,
Things
yeah.
are cheap.
Yeah, man.
but yeah,
I-
she killed it, and
Yeah.
fucking
Absolutely.
played like our first show with her on the 24th of March.
Yeah.
With Lost Creation, Beguiler.
I think I remember seeing that
in
poster.
Obscure Mantra, and
Yeah.
it was just super solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so like
sweet.
Yeah.
we're definitely stoked to have her on board, and
Well,
it's a great
sick.
addition.
It's pretty interesting because like I joined as a fan.
Yeah.
Like I saw
Nice.
them. I saw them last year, and I'm like, I was watching them. I'm like, I could see myself playing in this band.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're looking for guitarists. I'm like, yeah, cool. And so
What-
I'm listening
what-
to like these new songs that are being recorded. Like we're in the studio and working on these songs, and I'm like listening to it as a fan, but also like I get to play this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you already kind of playing it before you even started thinking about joining them, or?
No, not yet. But it's funny because I do like transcriptions like and stuff. So it was like that's why I
Oh, okay.
learned
So
so easily. Like I broke it down. You know,
yeah.
Right.
riff
Yeah.
by riff, and so
Did the homework and Yeah.
Fucking
How,
shows.
how Paul, how you found Ryan? Wasn't that on?
Yeah.
This quiet guy back here.
Yeah, he's not always this quiet.
He's never this
Always
quiet.
He's trying to be a good boy.
No, like,
How'd you find him again?
I found Ryan, so like from the other band
Tinder
before.
for
Tinder for
Essentially.
bands.
Tinder for bands, yeah.
Tinder for
He
bands.
swiped right.
Yeah, straight up. No, like for the band that was before this, fucking, we were looking for a bassist, and I went on this site called like Bandmix,
Yeah.
Right.
and like no one like had like any of their information out. You had to like pay or whatever, be like a member to like interact with people.
Yeah.
But this guy was the only one who had like his info.
Right.
He was
like,
not scared.
I'm gonna email this guy
Yeah.
and I was living like in Innisfil at the time. He was living in Barrie, so like,
Okay.
we're like right close to each other. So,
Yeah,
like,
sweet.
sick, super
Yeah.
dope. So like I messaged him, and then like he got back to me, and we had a call, and then he came to like one of the practices, and was like, yeah, I'm fucking
That's
into this,
awesome.
and like just like one of the best dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best fucking like
It was love at first
it was
sight.
love at first sight. Straight up, like
Just clicks, eh?
it just clicked, and
Yeah.
like it's
Had that
like,
stacked
oh,
profile. eh?
exactly.
I felt like I
exactly.
should have had a coaster here, like a room.
But yeah, it was
Oh, you
awesome.
don't need a coaster,
like
bro.
just like
There's a
having
lacquer on the wall. there.
getting to meet him and like bring him into the fold, and just
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
off
man.
it ever since. So it's cool that he's a part of this.
It
as
is
well.
like
Yeah.
a super group though.
Such a-
So yeah, little mini super group.
Yeah.
So you're not all from like Newmarket though. You've all kind of come together. Like, do y'all still live?
I live in Newmarket.
Yeah.
I grew up in Barrie though, around the Barrie scene and everything. But
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
living in Newmarket the last like 8 years probably now.
Right.
And how me and John knew each other was because I also lived in Keswick for a while, at my dad's place. So that's kind of how we had a connection there through friends and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, that's kind of like where mine and John's background was from.
I'm from Keswick still,
Yeah.
so
That's
Okay.
a
where
bit
that's where we
farther
practiced.
north than Newmarket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
50
and I grew up
Yeah.
in Keswick,
Yeah.
and me and John met
Went to
like
high school together.
Yeah.
and
long
stuff.
time
Yeah.
ago.
He
So
used to live behind me for a couple years.
I did
Yeah.
live behind you.
Leah's also
realize.
Newmarket. Yeah.
Ex-Keswick.
Ex-Keswick too.
Ex-Keswick.
Look at that.
Damn.
Ex-Keswick and Newmarket
Yeah.
connections.
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
Yeah.
it all comes full circle. Eh?
Something in the water up there.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
you gotta have a Brita.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, it's fucking creating metal, fucking.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manahan, you know.
Manahan,
That's
Corey
what-
Manahan.
Oh yeah, what
that dude was like a straight prodigy, essentially. Like,
yeah.
Have you ever heard of Manahan? Though?
No.
He was like his own like guy. He did like his own kind of stuff, but yeah, he played a lot of like pretty big shows.
Sweet.
Like, he opened for Lamb of God and stuff.
Oh,
We're
damn.
gonna
Yeah.
tour. No,
he was
we're
like
not.
what, 17
Yeah,
at the time.
17 and yeah, it's
Shit.
pretty-
Shit, son.
Yeah, like he was a crazy.
From Keswick.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a legend
Shit.
in Keswick.
Yeah, he was a crazy guitar. I was actually supposed to have like a little project with him and a buddy,
Right.
and then I just didn't end up happening.
Yeah,
It was, like
okay.
years ago.
Seagrave's drummer related to him.
Seagrave's
Yeah,
drummer,
yeah.
Dougie,
Dougie,
his
yeah.
cousin, and
Yeah.
Dougie himself is
It's a
like,
fucking
Like
prodigy.
I said,
Prodigy
it's
freaking
that
nature
family
himself.
There, that's,
Yeah.
that's
they just kill it.
And yeah, that their music speaks for itself there. Too.
Yeah.
Also plays drums for Colors of Autumn. So
Yeah.
that's really too.
Yeah, great drummer. Great
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Like I said, something in the water.
Some-
Yeah, some of the
It's not in the water. Got up north by the fucking Pepper Law and Keswick and Newmarket.
Yeah.
It's just something.
Yeah.
Something meshes up there.
That's awesome, man. So, what about like the writing process with you guys? How does that all work? Does it kind of start with one guy, or do you all just come to each other with ideas and then
Usually
work
starts
it all
with me.
together?
I start with a guitar. Sometimes I'll write the whole song.
Right.
But I'm the one who's never satisfied. Like,
Right.
we'll write it in the moment, and he'll be like, "Yeah, it's sick, let's use it." And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
Give me
Take
2
us
weeks, and
home.
then it goes
Song
from
works
one thing
crazy.
to the next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From there, then like I try to bounce ideas off Ryan, or I don't give
Sure.
him ideas if he's got riffs or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly it starts around me, and then it builds into the rest
Yeah.
of them.
He sends
I'm
it.
stoked now with Leah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Finally
yeah.
Have someone to bounce some ideas off.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
right?
I know her from her other band too. My other bands used to play with her and stuff too, so I already know what I'm in store for. When
Nice.
finally get to that, you know. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Like Leah's sick with it. Like she says, she transcribes and like does her like own tabbing stuff and like puts
Nice.
like tab books and stuff.
Yeah.
Out and like
Oh,
what do you do?
She
like,
knows
like,
what's
like,
up.
You've done like Born of Osiris and like the Faceless.
Holy
and
shit.
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
unofficially, like a lot, but I'm starting to work with a couple bands, like this band Vexed on Napalm Records.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They're from the UK, and like I hit them up. Usually, I'll reach out to most guitarists, like, "Do you have any interest in looking this over?" Most won't respond. Some will be like, "Oh, that's cool." This one guy's like, "Yeah," like sends me, and then like he sent all this stuff back, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to collaborate and stuff?" He's like, "Sure." and I may be working on their next album because they've got an album coming out in June, May, like pretty soon. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I started this. I've been doing it since I was like 13, essentially.
Wow.
But like within the past, since COVID, really, like I had the time to sit down. Not only the time to sit down, but I'm not gonna bad mouth like other things, but like I'll get like tabs from places.
Like Ultimate
They're
Guitar.
supposed to be- no,
Ultimate
they're
Guitar is
supposed to be official.
was my go-to. Yeah.
Ones that are supposed to be official, but they're not.
Right.
There's still mistakes. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just so like, such a perfectionist that I need to like play it right. So
Yeah.
I started doing it, and then like, I'm a big believer in like, just free. Like I don't charge anything. I don't run ads. Like it's
Oh, nice.
like music should be free. Music education should be free. Like it's
Yeah.
already like kind of like there's already usually a hurdle. Like you gotta buy a guitar, you gotta buy a drum set. Like that's money that people usually have to
Yeah.
scrape
It's a
together.
big
So,
startup for you to begin with.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big investment.
So like it is kind of like my second time job, but like I don't mind donating that time. I guess. So,
Right.
That's sick.
It's not work. Like it's.
That's the same
sometimes
for
it's
us. We
sort
don't
of-
mind donating
Yeah.
for this.
Luckily, it's
yeah.
like music. I'm like nobody's forcing me to do it. Like it's all music I like anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like in that way, it's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this for us, right? Like it's.
Yeah.
It's work, but it's not work, man. I'm having a fucking whiskey talking about one of the
Yeah,
coolest
dude.
fucking bands, you know?
Just having a good time.
Like, yeah, fucking hard
we get
days
to
work.
show. So I'm empty.
Wow.
Oh, man,
Someone's
that's
thirsty
good
over
top.
there, right?
Yeah.
Someone's thirsty here.
Well,
Yeah, man.
More lip biting.
I'm a big boy. But yeah, what were we just talking about?
The writing process.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You always get sidetracked.
That'd be a turn.
I had something. No, forgot it.
No.
So, like, after these tunes are written, I got you. So,
There you
after
go.
these tunes are written, is there a studio in Newmarket you guys go to, or is it internal with you guys, or
So you can go into Luke Cheese.
Luke
Jason.
Chiasson.
Chiasson.
Luke
Chase on, how do
Chiasson.
you say it? I've been calling Chase on this
Luke
Sorry, Luke.
Chiasson. Luke Chiasson, and he does bands like he's done bands like fucking he does like more like indie like pop punk and stuff and
Okay.
shit like that, but he has like delved into like heavier
guess.
projects like fuck, what's their name, The Animist. I don't think they're around anymore.
right?
And he's done stuff for Joy Thief, which is like a weird
Itis.
no, I'm
Oh,
gonna say
I
Itis.
just-
yeah.
They got like a cool like weird like sound where they mix like gent and like pop punk,
Right.
and like it just like
Works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
you know,
works.
you wouldn't think it would, but it works. And then there's Itis.
Yeah,
Right,
they're,
yeah.
they're very like drony.
Yeah, Joni like Doom type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like,
right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're
He does-
sick.
he does-
Sound.
Sound's a big
Sound's
one.
dope.
Right.
Sound's super
Sick.
sick.
Drop all those songs.
Big shout out. We're actually
Yeah.
playing a show with them on May 19th.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
Duffy,
sweet.
At Duffy's Tavern in Toronto.
Yeah.
with,
Nice.
Who else is on that?
Soul Thief, Death Perception, and Locator.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sick lineup, man.
Yeah,
Holy
it's-
fuck.
it's
With
gonna
Zone,
be bad.
Ali
For
also helped out with doing vocals and stuff.
Yeah,
on
so
that
for
one, on
we
your
just went to the studio a couple weeks ago and recorded like our next EP.
Right.
And yeah, Ali from Zone did a guest spot on it,
Oh,
on one of the
sweet.
songs, and so did Nick Young from Pillars of Autumn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
shit.
oh,
Yeah, we're-
it's sounding
Yeah, we're,
Awesome.
We're
sick.
thrilled.
We're really
thrilled.
stoked
Sweet.
on those. They're exceptional vocalists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking right, man.
Really like just truly great at their craft, and it's
Yeah.
just like a true privilege to have them like on the track and just work
Yeah.
together and stuff, because we're already like friends and stuff.
Sure.
But like that to be on like to have someone that you're close with and stuff like that on your track, and someone like you respect their craft with, it's just super cool to like
Yeah.
to
It's just
have
what we were
that
saying about like
collaboration.
the love in the scene.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, that's why we
Yeah.
tried to do. We wanted to
Yeah.
get some people on it. Try to
Like,
make
keep it all.
Yeah.
Music is for us, and the band is for us.
Yeah.
Where everyone wants to listen, obviously. But like when you're finally like at the show and you start to meet these people, and you put them
Yeah.
on the songs and you do
Yeah.
all this,
Yeah.
right?
Jacob
Yeah.
Coolidge.
Just see how many times.
Yeah, I was just
going
gonna bring that up
Yeah.
with Chaos Rising, right?
Yeah, Jacob Coolidge killed it for us.
Yeah,
Chaos
It's
Rising.
awesome having him up on stage.
Shout
whenever
out
we're playing.
Beguiler, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Love you
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, man.
Love you
We need
boys.
that shout out button.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, that'd be
Straight up,
fucking
straight
great.
up.
If anyone makes buttons out there, feel free to flip us one up. You know?
What was the Staples one?
Yeah. Basically, a Staples one that says shout out or something.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, they got you sounding fucking sick out there, man. Like,
Thank
you.
Nataraja, like, oh,
Luke
shit,
did a
dude.
great
Like,
job.
Luke did.
Luke has been a huge help, even
Yeah.
just like for me personally, because I come more from like the hardcore scene.
Yeah.
So this metal stuff has been honestly COVID. COVID drove me.
Yeah,
just, like,
right.
or bass room or can't stop. Basement shred. You know what I mean? Like, stuck at home. Right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
been really cool to help with like locking in some more tones and kind of
Yeah.
going towards the heavy metal game rather than like the squealy peely hardcore game.
Yeah,
that I used
for
to,
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
talking about.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been great, man. It's getting
It's fun to
linked
nerd
up
out
with
on,
Luke.
eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
it was just like such a step up from like our first EP.
And so smooth.
Like-
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
And to sit down with someone like that who can really pick your brain and just watching them do it is awesome because I don't know, I've dealt with it before where it's kind of like you show up, record, and then boom, you're out. But like to really sit down with Luke and throw ideas his way, he throws ideas your way. And
you get to do a lot
it's
of this.
an
More
experience.
production kind of style, right?
The studio with you. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
you're going back and forth, like sending him a song, and you're like, "Oh, I want this changed." Then you send it back, and
It's like
it's a lot less
face
of
to
that.
face.
It's like, "What do you want?" He sits down, and he gets it there, and like
Yeah.
you leave satisfied.
Yeah.
And then when he sends it to you
Yeah.
again, he adds more, and you're like, "Oh, where'd that come from?"
Yeah.
That's what makes him a great producer
Yeah,
too, because he
absolutely.
challenges you in a way too to make
Yeah.
yourself better. And like,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like always like that was a good take, but it could be better.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And like and just him having like John said, you have ideas. He'll have ideas on the spot and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you'll see if it works, and you know, and it's just great to have that insight.
Nothing
Yeah.
that like
You don't want
nothing that like rewrites your shit.
Exactly.
No,
you don't really
no.
want like a yes man either. Like, oh yeah, that's good. You know,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
like,
true,
If you have
right.
ideas,
It's
you know,
easy to
bring
be a
the
yes
forefront.
man, though, right? Because
Yeah.
it'll be sounding good, but then
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, it would be.
it could be better.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
shout out to Chris Costa from
Yes.
Pro Sector.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Costa's the man.
He did Obliterate for us.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he did a great job.
We did that in one day and just fucking killed
Yeah,
it.
fucking
Pumped it
right,
out.
dude.
Closer
Same
to this
thing,
area,
super
right?
easy to
Yeah,
work.
London.
Guys around here. So,
London.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
went all the
yeah.
way down to St. Thomas, eh,
Yeah.
for that Conjure. Shout
Yeah.
out Conjure Studios.
Conjure.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Fucking
Conjure.
great. Yeah, we're serious about that button.
Yeah.
You gotta get it now, man. You gotta get it now. No, Chris Costa is super sick. He came in clutch with that, and he does great production as well.
Yeah.
In his
Yeah.
own right.
That
Shout out to
track
his other band
sounds sick.
as well, and us.
Yeah, and us, dude. They
just
got
came out.
Yeah. A new one coming out too.
yeah, new
yeah.
song out. Yeah, it's coming out soon, and fucking the first one they put out.
Oh, it's deadly.
God damn,
It's
man.
super
Yeah.
sick. So I'm
And
looking
are they
forward
still
to it.
looking for a drummer? Is that
No, I think they're all lined up now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-piece actually.
Because
Isn't
it's
it?
Marcus, Chris, and then it started off as a 3-piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure who the drummer is, but I know Marcus he does guitar for them and stuff. So
Once we get some free time, man, we'll have to get them out. But
Oh,
we're
definitely.
fucking
Oh, dude,
booked
yeah.
up, eh?
Definitely.
There's so much in this area. Like, god damn, man,
really
we can't
been
keep
blowing
up.
dude, there's honestly so many
Yeah.
really.
This
good
area's pretty
and
good for
talented
like
bands.
music, right?
Oh,
That's
fuck,
what I've
man.
heard.
Yeah, we've been wanting to play a show down here.
Yeah.
Dude, let's do something.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
something.
We'll
have
set
you
something
out.
up. We'll set something up here.
Yeah.
You guys set
Take
something
us
up
out to
there.
Newmarket.
Yeah,
we'll host
sure.
you down
We'll get
there.
all that as unholy down. Like that'll be
Yeah,
dope.
Fuck
dude.
yeah,
That'll be super
dude.
dope.
Yeah.
100% down. Couldn't be more down.
Can't
Hell yeah.
wait! Can't wait for the festival.
Yeah, the
It's
festival
gonna
is
be-
super
it's
sick.
gonna
And the
be-
fest is gonna rip too.
They don't-
What's the date for that again?
People, well, they
August
do now that you
19th?
guys were been on the
August
show,
19th.
but I was just about to
August
be like, fuck,
19th.
people don't
Let's
even know what's coming.
Let's go. Lots
Still,
of
though.
headlining.
No, even then, by then we should have some newer material that we'll
And-
be playing.
I know we do a good job of showing everybody what you guys sound like live, but you still got to see them live.
Oh yeah, man! I had a perma
Dude.
smile there for hours after
Yeah.
you fucking said
Yeah,
it.
my
Appreciate
cheeks hurt.
Yeah. I felt bad because you guys would look up and I'm just standing there smiling like, is this asshole laughing at us? No, I'm just
I know, I was
like,
this guy,
I'm just having a good time.
yeah, I'm just loving
this
it.
guy's fully bricked.
Yeah, it's straight swollen.
No, man, I appreciate it. And, like, truly glad that you guys enjoy the music. And
Oh,
and
man,
shit.
it's slam.
There's nothing like seeing people like enjoy your music while you're
Right,
performing it.
right,
And stuff like
yeah.
that. It's just like another feeling in itself. Like,
Yeah.
that's what makes like performing live. Like,
Yeah, when people start moving and shit,
Oh
like,
yeah, see
we-
the pit go.
yeah, we just did a show not too long ago, and it was, the crowd was a fucking forest of trees until we got on and we got them to move, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
it's cool. It's cool when you can engage.
Yeah,
Engage with
yeah.
them like that, you know.
We broke them out, man.
The last Sneaky
Unleash
D
the
show we
beast.
played was, right? The last Sneaky D show was one of those. It was a tight room. It was one of those like really good shows.
That was the Homie Fest.
Homie Fest.
Yeah.
It was all the homies. It
Those are
was
sick.
Seagrave, Beguiler, Pillars,
And
and us. And
dude.
it was
That's
Lucas's
sick.
Lucas's last
last
show
show.
from Pillars of Autumn
And
before he
that
went to
was,
Japan.
yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was a
that was
blast.
like a moment in itself and stuff. So
Right.
It was
Yeah.
cool to like have like everyone, like pretty much so many people from the scene that are just like
Yeah.
just bad friends and buddies and shit.
Yeah,
And
man.
just, like,
It was wild that like a local show.
Yeah,
pretty much
that
like sold
popped
out.
up.
Yeah.
Almost,
Almost sold out.
Well, we had
right?
so
Like,
many
that was
crazy.
that was
like
hard
pre
one.
that's
tickets
awesome.
like that were already sold out, which you don't really see
Not-
much.
not
Tickets
sold
for
out,
local
not-
show,
That was
Yeah.
not sold out, but like it was
Sick.
very close because like it was like at like 40 tickets the day before and the day of, like there were sold like 40 more tickets the day of and like all that shit.
Yeah.
Usually you
The
don't
scene
see
is
many
alive.
people for it's
Yeah,
alive,
man.
It's alive.
The scene is alive. Fuck
it's
yeah.
It's good to see.
Have to be part of the pulse. Eh?
I gotta
Like,
see.
Yeah,
fuck
I gotta see
yeah.
it for it.
You're going out. You're sneaking out. I'm gonna sneak out too.
Man's making moves.
The whiskey hit me quick.
So you guys did talk a little bit about like the new EP coming out with the features on it. Do you guys have like a date or some info, more info on the EP for the fans like myself?
We don't
here?
have a date yet. Like
Right.
we just finished recording it.
Right, okay.
Like in a perfect world, hopefully like we can have it out sometime in the fall.
Oh,
I
sweet.
think hopefully.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just it's a 5-track EP. And,
5-songer, yeah, man.
Yeah, and
Gets the job done, eh? Like, I'm an album guy. Like, I like the full lengths and shit, but just 5 songs, here you go. Like,
Yeah.
it's more efficient in today's industry
definitely.
or whatever, right?
Well, that's like the whole like dichotomy that's going around right now. Like,
Yeah.
Do you put out an album or do you put out an EP or do you stick with singles?
Right,
and
right.
stuff, right. Because like
Yeah.
people want that like instant.
Yeah, that's
gratification, like I have
Yeah.
new songs.
so like, well, you guys are doing it right because you got like Nataraja. That'll be all on the new one, right? Like,
Originally,
Or no?
it was going to be
Okay.
Originally, but then like in the studio, we decided like, this is like recorded in a different room, and also like these songs are just like, I feel like we've evolved as a band.
Oh,
with
yeah,
writing
eh?
these new songs and stuff. So having those songs with themselves,
They're just very cohesive.
Yeah.
The 5
Right.
that we have coming out, they're
Oh, cool,
very,
man.
like,
I'm
it's
excited.
been a long time.
Yeah,
working on them, and some of those songs have riffs that I've just been like tinkering away with for years. But
Yeah, yeah.
Finally, I found the right spot to use them. right?
Perfect,
So,
man. Feels good when that happens. Eh? You're
Nataraja
like, this-
would work pretty well with it, but like we said, we did all 5 of them at one time in the session in the studio, so we're just kind of like, let's just keep this. You know?
That's awesome,
It'll sound
actually.
the
Yeah.
same. It'll be all
Yeah.
nice and tight, and there
That's-
are a couple little tone things we did a little differently this time
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
To
Oh, yeah.
add a little more crunch to some of our breakdowns and shit.
Sweet.
So
Sick.
yeah,
again, that keeps the cohesion of the
yeah.
Yeah.
right.
I'm excited to hear that. I was thinking it would be like Obliterate and fucking Nataraja, like the singles leading up to the new shit, but
Yeah.
like have the
Yeah.
5-song EP all new music. Like, man,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's all gonna be new. Like that was the plan. We was gonna be like Chaos and Nataraja. We were tinkering with the idea with Obliterate, but it was because it was done with another producer,
Right.
It was done with
Yes.
Chris, so it was like
Yeah.
leave that standing alone. But like we just made like the decision like in the studio. It was like let's just leave Chaos and Nataraja stand
Yeah.
as their own
Yeah,
and stuff.
they've
and,
done their job.
yeah,
fucking right they have, man. Fucking
especially
right they
Nataraja,
have.
like, that-
They're
that
killing
was-
it, dude.
That was wild. Like to see like all the
Yeah,
feedback
fucking
and-
Slam Worldwide and everything picked it
yeah
up.
how
and
it
like
was received and stuff like that.
40,
It was-
4,500 views on YouTube, and what was it on Spotify this morning? Like 8,000 streams on
8,000,
Spotify or
yeah.
something.
And
like
like
that?
it was trippy about that. Like after like the second week and a half of it being out, like the algorithm just picked it up, and like we had like 3,000 streams in like
Yeah.
a couple days.
I remember
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
like
the
this.
posts and shit
Yeah,
you
go
guys
for
did
it.
on Instagram and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, wow, like,
yeah, all the Spotify listeners and stuff. We got up to like 3,000 and shit.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
the
we
thing.
were just sitting there every day like, oh, more.
Well,
When is it gonna stop?
Yeah.
well, it
No.
eventually stopped. Yeah, it eventually stopped because like that's the thing. Like with putting out singles and music and stuff, you always got to be on top of it to
Right.
keep your
Yeah.
listenership and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's good to have like at least like in a perfect world again like you can put out like a song like or an album like put out a song like every 60 days to like maybe like 2 months or something
Right.
like, something like that. and another 2 months, and you just keep like your relevance. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have like a lot of like a big catalog of music, right?
Yeah.
Like we only have like at the time we only had the 5 songs,
Right.
Until we got like Obliterate.
No,
Right.
So like
6.
so it's like I want more, but you know,
Yeah.
I want to keep
Yeah.
listening to the same songs and
Yeah.
stuff. But like it's important to like, have that like reoccurring Spotify listenership and stuff. So.
Did you feel like when Nataraja took off there for a bit that your back catalog and the rest of the stuff got more views too?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
sweet.
It did help with
So they
that,
didn't
for
just
sure.
listen to a song and move on. They went, "Oh, this is sick," and they went and
Exactly.
checked everything else out.
Yeah, that's
perfect, man.
Yeah,
That's choice.
exactly. That was great to see.
choice.
Choice,
Very
brother. Fucking straight cherry.
But we honestly,
Bang.
we just can't wait to get these new songs out to everybody. We're really stoked on them.
Dude, we're stoked to fucking
And,
hear it.
to be able to start playing them live would be like we're really proud of what we've done right now. And
Oh fuck.
That's what I
we
can't
just
wait
think we
for
keep
the most. I
progressing.
can't wait to play them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
can't
We've
wait for
already
that feeling.
we've already played a song. So the one that we're working on releasing, we've already been playing live.
Yeah, dude, it's our
That's
set
dope.
ender because it's like it's our best tune, right?
Yeah.
And that it's just the evolvement, right? We wrote our first 5, and they're like, I mean, we play the first 5 live better than what we recorded. I think just how comfortable we are with them now, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
whatever, we slammed those out, and then now we got the new shit coming, and it's like, dude, we're working together as a band more, so the songs just kind of coming together as more of a one solid unit thing instead of like, trying to fit all these pieces
Yeah,
together.
for sure.
Like,
That's cool.
Well, Obliterate was kind of that for us. We had been playing Obliterate for a pretty long time before we decided to record it. Right?
And yeah, we ended up
Yeah, we were-
rewriting.
we
We
were-
ended up rewriting it.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
The
like-
week before, we're just like, let's just change the whole structure.
yeah.
Let's just
No big deal.
let's let
But I mean,
Corey have a
good
great
job.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
that was a
fun.
momentum switch, for
I'm
sure.
learning as I'm going.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
we made it work though.
We made it. No,
work.
it definitely made it definitely was like better. Like the changes we made were like for the better. The song and then it made it also more like fun for us.
Yeah.
Like now it feels like a new song for us, and it's
Yeah.
not the same thing we've been playing since I don't know how long ago we
Since,
wrote
like,
it.
May.
Yeah,
Were
yeah,
those-
exactly.
were those
Yeah, that's
changed?
the whole song.
Now instead of muscle memory, you actually gotta
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, we gotta actually remember.
Well,
Yeah.
that's part of it. Like being a musician is having to adapt, right? So-
First
Yeah.
show we played it, it was so good.
it was no good.
And it was always like our ender too. It was always
Right.
our last song.
Right.
Or like, you know what? People can just be like, they're just worn out.
Yeah.
They mess up this song.
They're
They're just tired.
They're
Yeah.
tired. So when like rewriting that tune, was it because of playing it live so much? You're like, actually live, I've been doing this other riff and squealing here, whatever. And
It's more. It was just very, very melodic. Like
Yeah.
in
Right.
that one song, we have just like the do 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 do, kind of like a reminds me of like riding a horse or some shit. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's like a
the
gallop.
evil metal part, right? And we did it like 3 times in the song, and the song was already so long. And we're just
Right.
like, this isn't really us. Let's just
Yeah.
throw in a breakdown or something.
Yeah,
instead. So
yeah.
we basically scrapped
Oh,
the whole
okay.
melodic part for like the middle, and then just threw in like a breakdown,
Breakdown.
thing, repeat, and a
Yeah.
little thing. And there we go.
break down,
Sounds
repeat,
like us now.
done.
Yeah, just little nuances here and there and stuff.
You speak metal too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got the
yeah,
burr-ding and the
yeah. Or what I say last night? Are you gonna come in with a full bop, or are you gonna come in with just
I like that.
yeah,
Yo.
with the full bop, or just like
You
come
can
in on
even
the
just have that as one of those things like before the breakdown comes in. It's like, is he gonna come in with the full bop?
go.
Is it a full bop or is it a ding bop?
ding bop.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Ding bop,
I'm
full
interested in
bops.
the ding bop.
you know.
Yeah.
Give me
The
ding.
drum rolls.
Yeah. That's a new one for me.
That's a fast one. You
That's
don't
a
even.
really fast.
Yeah, you don't even hear the tongue.
Yeah.
Those are like
Keep that on the.
five
You gotta keep that on the
five
trick though.
triplets, or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Quadruple.
Sorry, guys. I'm
That's fine.
Oh man.
I got a simple brain over here. So that's awesome, man. New EP, hopefully fall.
Hopefully.
Fallish
Fall,
kind of
that's what I
time.
mean.
Fucking right, man. Super excited for that. What about some shows? You guys got some shows coming up you want to plug? And
Yeah, man. Plug
yeah.
some shit.
So we like I said, the May 19th one.
Yeah.
At Duffy's Tavern
Sweet,
with
yeah.
Soul Thief, Locateur, Death Perception, and Sown.
yeah.
And then we have
The mini tour.
the mini tour. It hasn't been announced yet, and there's like one little there's one little detail that just came up like recently that we gotta iron out.
Okay,
but-
wait. This might come out like just over 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
All
still
right,
got.
So it'll be good. So we're planning to have like a mini tour on June 9th. Sorry, on June 9th to the 11th. June 9th we'll be doing Toronto at Bovine
Nice.
Sex Club, and the tour is with Beguiler and Salem Trials from
Nice.
Ottawa / like Quebec.
Yeah.
So we're stoked to be doing that. The second date we had it at Trois Rivières, but what came up just yesterday is Despise Icon and Kill Switch Engage are playing fucking Quebec that day. So we're like,
We learned from our
Fuck.
mistakes again.
Yeah.
Right? We tried to play a show when Cannibal Corpse is playing Toronto, and we're like, why was there 3 people here?
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
so we're just trying to figure something out for the Saturday date, and then on Sunday we're playing Montreal at Piranha Bar.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And then June 17th, we're playing a little memorial show for someone who passed away last year in the scene, Carter Brown. So we're doing that with Beguiler as well, Beyond Deviation, The Fractured, The Paroxysm, and a few other bands.
Yeah,
that'll
it's
be
It'll
playing
be a
that.
whole
So
day
it's for-
thing.
Big lineup.
and
Yeah.
that will be at the Jam Spot in Newmarket.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a whole all day thing. We got Noah Laidlaw is the one who's putting that out.
Yeah.
He's,
Cool.
one of Connor's best friends and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he's a
Awesome.
good friend of ours. Planet Killer's bass.
Yeah, he is the bassist for Planet Killer, the bassist for Dragon Corpse, and also the bassist and the bassist for D4C, Dirty Duns, Done Dirt Cheap. They're like a straight like beat down project from the
Nice.
States and shit. So like,
Yeah.
That's
he's
sick.
a busy boy.
Busy
but
boy, yeah,
he
for
does
sure.
a lot for the scene.
He
and
always does.
He's
Yeah.
Always promoting
he's a
everyone.
true
He's
fucking
hyping
gem
everyone
and a
up.
great
He's
friend.
He,
Awesome.
He also works for Shatter. Or
Yo,
Shatter-
yeah.
Shatter-
That's another thing.
Shout out button. Was
Shout
that?
out, shout out.
Where is it?
Yeah,
Maybe mention that we do.
He's
we do
part
have,
of Shattered Earth Records. They're like a kind of like a new startup, like little label that like helps like smaller bands and local
Sweet,
bands and
man.
stuff. And they signed us on.
Yo, definitely
quite a
shout
while
out.
ago.
Shattered
So
Earth
big
Records.
shout out to
Yeah.
Shattered Earth,
Shattered Earth.
Chris Chair from Beyond Deviation, Tyler Skidmore, Marty Leith. They're great dudes and a good
Sweet.
unit that they got going on, and they're just
Super helpful.
super
Yeah,
helpful, and
100%.
they do a lot for bands and just helping them out and
Yeah,
trying
man.
to get them out there and do little merch designs and stuff like that.
Fucking
So,
right, dude.
Just
yeah.
help
Yeah,
bands
dude.
be
Yeah.
bands, you know?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's sick.
So-
There's
If
a
you
lot.
look
There's
at
a
the
lot
roster
to
of
be a
bands there,
band.
There's a lot to it.
Well,
Yeah.
And if guys want to help, that's
Yeah.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
And there's a great roster
Great
on there.
roster.
Like we got Beyond Deviation, Beguiler, Our Last Crusade from Alberta, fucking Hollow Effigy, Yosemite in Black, like all super solid bands.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we missed
Some
any,
of them
but
from the
there's
states
a
and
lot,
stuff,
there's
a lot
a
from
Yeah,
the states and
yeah.
stuff, and like, there was like a really good one from Japan. I can't remember
yeah,
the
I
name,
was
but
looking
yeah,
at
like
that.
they just got a solid.
But yeah,
roster.
no,
Sweet,
if you
yeah.
take a look. It's a sick lineup.
Yeah. Fucking right, man.
So we're definitely stoked to be part of that. for
Yeah.
sure. And,
So shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
big shout out.
Shout out.
Yo, shout out to Total Deathcore too. Cause
Total Deathcore
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Whitehouse.
Fucking right, man.
Dan Whitehouse, he's been like, and fucking Beatdown King.
Yeah.
They've just been super supportive and like great homies.
Yeah.
And, fucking, it was just like how that relationship like happened was
Started.
funny. Like I was just like
Stream.
watching a Twitch stream and like they just did like having like a little contest and thing.
Yeah.
And like we came in like 4th out of like 40 or 50 bands and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, eh?
And like we just like became like homies.
Yeah.
From that little like
Yeah.
event and stuff.
Yeah,
And Total
it
Death
was-
Course helped us out with releases,
Right, right.
and stuff like that. So and,
Beatdown
Beatdown King made our visualizer.
Yeah,
I was just
for
gonna
Nana
say,
Raja.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
unknowingly, I did not know they were doing this. He made the visualizer for Obliterate. Like
Yeah.
he just did that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We did not ask for anything.
Right,
Like,
That's
he
sick.
just did that.
Came in clutch.
So like,
I
they're
was
just-
creeping him on Instagram earlier there, and I was going to
Check-
ask you that shit.
Yeah.
Check
Been
out
really
his
lucky with
check
the
out his
amount of
Twitch
support.
streams. They're
Yeah.
awesome. His
Yeah.
Twitch streams are great. He has
Sweet.
some really awesome bands on there. They have really funny things
Yeah.
to do.
Shout out King's
Shout out.
Wings.
Things
We
with-
need a goddamn
Yeah,
button.
hit that button.
Yeah, they're fucking super.
If you guys
dope.
ever want to do spicy wings, I'm down.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's super sick. Like John was saying, like all the support we've gotten, like it's super like unexpected. Like
Yeah.
just
It's helped us so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very humbling and like
It's encouraging too.
It's
very
cool to see.
encouraging.
Well, that's
like,
it. It's encouraging as hell
Yeah.
when someone else hears your stuff and wants to like jump on board. And,
Yeah, fucking
it's
right,
like,
dude.
Really? Like you like what I was dingling?
Yeah,
it's,
you like
not-
it's a trend.
It's not
It's a
easy.
You like my beedly beedlies?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a huge investment too for a lot of people to like get in the scene and to be playing music. So when you start seeing gratitude from other bands and from the scene, and it just makes you feel like you're in the right direction.
Yeah, dude.
And
You guys are definitely in the right
That's
direction.
that's what the whole 333
Oh, yeah.
EP kind of meant. Like 333 was our way of saying that we're kind of going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So that's our feeling towards what our group was, right?
Yeah.
So,
And the new EP is going to be called Path to Ruin. So.
Path to Ruin.
Path to ruin.
Yeah, we switched it up a little.
Little
Momentum
switch.
switched up.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ryan, you quiet back there, eh?
Yeah, man. Say something, Tom.
Something.
Oh,
Well, fuck, boys. It was absolutely a pleasure to have you guys out to play the set,
Hundo.
sit on the Podcouch with
Yeah,
us.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It's been awesome. It's
All
been
the
cool.
time.
It's been
Yeah,
cool chatting.
can't
with
wait to
guys.
have you guys back for the festival.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Totally
wait,
great.
can't wait.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna be a
such a sick time.
fucking ripping time.
Totally
Is this
great
going to be
meeting
here?
all
Like,
y'all.
Yeah,
here?
dude. Stage set up there in SL 100. Sound booth out front. All the camping will be between the house and the road.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's going to be sick. I
man.
can't wait for that.
It was a banger last year. It's gonna be even better this year.
Oh, I'm still
so
hurting
you
from last year.
automatically have to bring that now.
Oh, dude.
You've already signed up. You put the lights on that thing.
Yeah,
you're
yeah. We
There's
got
an air compressor going in the back.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
that's.
No,
I
it's
should
cool
go
that we'll
unplug
actually
that.
be able to do it this time because I know like
Yeah,
last
year-
you tried to get us
Yeah.
on it and like we were like
Oh
wanting to
yeah,
do
that
it.
was the one I was like, I'm working.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had the headliner actually drop out last year, and we were like, well, we got to fill that spot, eh? And it was just like, who are we sort of recently talking to about like booking and stuff like that? Like, let's reach out. We got to get somebody, eh?
Yeah.
Last year's fest when our headliner dropped.
Yeah, right.
And we had these guys lined up, and it was like, I think for like a few days, it was like, yeah, you guys are good. We're like, sweet, Cruelintent's down, awesome.
that's
But
gonna be
then
sick.
like, whatever,
Yeah, things happen.
whatever,
Yeah,
man. It was so
Hey,
short
man.
notice.
Yeah.
Like, it's understandable, right? It was like
sure.
the
I
week
felt
of.
bad. I was trying to, like, my hardest to get that off
No,
of
no.
work and stuff, and
No,
that was
no
We
enough.
were
worries
just
at
like,
all.
honestly, like super show horny.
Yeah,
We
we
were
played like
we
19
tried to get
shows.
on as much as we could.
Yeah.
We're
We played, like,
he doesn't know if
19
he can do it. We're just like, hey, just book it.
just book it. That's what he's like. Just book it. I'll find out this week. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Usually I was always good for it. Like
Yeah,
I could make
Corey
it work.
has come in clutch so many times. That's like why
Sick.
we played as many shows.
But
as
yeah,
did
we
the
played.
first
Wait,
year.
we played 19. Right?
16.
16.
16
Wow, I think it
shows.
was more than that.
It was 16.
16.
16
Felt
shows.
like 19.
For the first year, it was like 16. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a good. It was good, like to get the experience and
Yeah.
get it going. Just start feeling more and more comfortable on stage. And
We were just hyped
Yeah.
in COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude.
back,
Yeah, dude.
Seeing
Yeah.
somehow was alive and well.
Yeah.
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 Like, fuck it, every show.
And we just kept getting
dude,
asked.
yeah.
yeah,
You said about the friends and stuff too, right? Like
Yeah.
he started coming out more, and then Seagrave started coming out
Yes.
more, and
Yeah.
more guys came out, right? Like,
we did a house show at one point. That was banging.
Yeah, the house show was fun.
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
House shows are sick.
House shows are
They're
sick.
fun,
I don't
man.
care what everybody says. House shows are dope. That's
Yeah.
actually how I kind of first met John. Was he used to like have shows at his house like
Yeah, I
back in the
remember
day?
those.
And
Oh, yeah?
I don't even think I knew John, but I was
Fuck
in his
this
basement.
dining room
like,
one of my old bands played one of his house shows like fucking 10,
Yeah.
10 years ago
Oh,
or
yeah,
some
eh?
shit like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, those were a time.
Those were the days.
Good old
That's
shit.
awesome.
Do you remember when fucking Brannigan and 8 o'clock curfew played at Steve Penny's house party?
Jesus Christ, how
Shout
old
out
were we
Steve Penny.
then?
I was in high school, so I was 15, 16. And I was with
So I
Derek.
was drunk.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Blair was on bass, shit faced in the kitchen, like just playing
Oh,
bass.
okay, I remember.
Yeah,
it now,
yeah.
That was
House
sick.
shows are
That's
just fun.
Yeah.
They're just fun as fuck.
Right in
Dude.
his living room. Fuck this couch.
Yeah, basically, right? Basically.
Need more
Yeah.
house shows for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
fucking right. House shows on the rise. Shout out house shows.
House shows.
Shout out house shows.
Well, fucking right, guys, man. It was so great to meet all of you. Man, you ripped the fucking set out. I'm
Yeah,
super stoked.
You guys
man.
got to get out, see these guys live.
Make sure you
I'll
follow.
say it again, and I'll say it again.
I thought you were about to say, I was like, you guys gotta get out.
Like the fuck out.
You don't gotta stay here, but you get
Yeah, you don't gotta
No.
go.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Man,
thank you
guys so much
having
for
us
coming
and,
in.
like,
It was
finally
great.
meeting you guys and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
I'm glad we finally got to get this.
Yeah, man,
That
for
the-
sure.
Can't wait to release this one. I
Been
know
a
it's
long
already
time
out,
coming.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
this one's
The
sick.
time travel YouTube creates.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
This will be out then, but this won't.
It's really out right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is the whole continuum of it.
Doctor Strange, man.
Exactly. Multiverse.
Yeah. What's he do? He does some shit like this.
Yeah.
And he's like, fucking, he opens up a
Well, he's got
portal.
a little crippled hands, right? So he does.
My turn.
Well, I guess they fix it. Never mind. I'll watch the movie again.
That's Louis John's hands after the studio.
Yeah, after all the sweeps and shit,
Falling
he's just
apart.
You look like Gollum.
my precious.
All right,
All right.
hold up that pillow.
Yeah, man.
So
Follow
everybody can see
Cruelintent on
that.
all their socials. Don't miss out. And
Absolutely. See you next Tuesday, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
we out.